So what happens when the team that brought us open season heads east to the Himalayas with their take on the Yeti? Carrie, that's your cue.
Just a second, I forgot something.
What do you mean? Where you go? Carrie, you're still connected to the camera.
See? Am I right? Yeti.
Tune in to alternate ending now.
Welcome to Alternating. We're discovering good movies, one bad movie at a time. I'm film school dropout Robert Jarasinski.
And I'm the casual moviegoer, Kerry Jarasinski.
And while we have different backgrounds and perspectives on movies, our goal is always the same: to help you navigate the cinema world, to determine if you should spend big bucks on a flick rushing to theaters, wait for it to come out on streaming, or skip it altogether.
This week, we're taking a look at Abominable. If you've had a chance to see it, make sure to leave your thoughts on the movie in the comments below.
Abominable is the story of a young Yeti named Everest, who has been captured by a nefarious organization and brought to the big city somewhere in mainland China. After a harrowing escape, Everest fortuitously meets Yi, voiced by Chloe Bennet, a street-smart teenager with a chip on her shoulder, and the two go on a sprawling adventure to get Everest back home to the Himalayan mountains before bad guys can catch up with them.
Along for the ride are Yi's friends Peng, who serves as a latchkey little brother type, voiced by Tsai, and Too Cool for School Jin, voiced by Tenzing Norgay Trainor. In hot pursuit of the gang is the wealthy curmudgeon Burnish, played by Izzard, and his animal expert Dr. Zara, played by Sarah Paulson.
Abominable is the latest animated feature distributed by Universal Pictures, made as a co-production by DreamWorks Animation and Pearl Studios. While DreamWorks Animation is best known for producing the Shrek movies, Madagascar, and How to Train Your Dragon, this is only the second movie made in partnership with Pearl Studio, who you would know from bringing us Kung Fu Panda Part 3.
Is there a little relationship inequity going on here? DreamWorks coming to the table with Shrek and Toothless, and Pearl Studios coming in with a third installment of a karate chopping panda?
Oh, people love Kung Fu Panda Part 3. But how about this movie? What did you think about Abominable?
Well, until the movie started, I thought it was going to be about a giant snowman. So we'll go ahead and chalk that up to maybe bad branding, or maybe that I just need to get out a little bit more. The highlights for me were, and I'll lead with this because I think it's the most important mark for any kids movie, our kids loved it. They were laughing hysterically at a few parts, nervous at others, and tearing up at all the right spots. And for me, I share that sentiment. I thought it was funny and heartwarming, and I was totally rooting for all the characters. And last, Nene, Yi's grandma, totally lit up every scene. And the lowlights for me, which I always feel bad about, this one follows a really safe and predictable storyline. So as an adult watching it, you kind of anticipate the scenes before they even happen, which might bother some viewers. And then next, the overall animation is pretty, but Everest the Yeti feels like kind of a caricature that doesn't fit into the rest of the design. And last, and there are a few themes here and messages going on that, for me, fall a little bit short. They're trying to tie together the loss of Yi's dad with overcoming grief and how we're all connected to nature, but the message never really seems to come together in the end. I gave Abominable 3 stars, and while it isn't an animated classic or one that I'll probably take the time to watch again, I totally recommend seeing it with your kiddos, but it's probably not worth spending theater money on. I'd wait to stream it at home. Well, I heard you over there laughing quite a bit, Rob, so what did you think?
Well, I knew little about this movie going into it, aside from the positive Rotten Tomatoes reviews and the adorable-looking Everest. Highlights for me were, Everest is adorable. While Everest does not look like our dog, he is just as cute, and I couldn't get enough looking at him. Second, Jin. Initially, I was bothered by the Jin character, but he has a pretty nice arc, and the laughing out loud moments that Carrie mentioned to the point of tears was due to a specific scene in the movie featuring him, so hats off. Lowlights for me were the animation. While not devoid of beauty, the animation was pretty rough. This ain't no Pixar movie. And second, like you, Care, I thought there were missed sentimental opportunities. I'm a softie, and crying during movies is usually par for the course, but I had dry eyes throughout Abominable. There's one part of the movie in particular which could have hit home more with a few tweaks to the script. And last, lack of star power. I think part of the reason I didn't know much about Abominable is its lack of star power making marketing the film difficult, and explains why our theater had empty seats all over. In the end, this was a cute family movie with a lot of heart, but also quite rough around the edges. Not having any expectations or prior knowledge about Abominable ended up benefiting my feelings on the movie. Like you, Care, I give Abominable 3 stars and suggest waiting for it to come out on streaming.
But we love hearing from everyone, so share your thoughts on Abominable. We have other videos like this one we'd love for you to check out, so subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.
And if you want more details about all the stuff we're up to, including weekly movie giveaways, head to our website, alternateending.com. We'll catch you next time.
Tune in to Alternate Ending.